In March 2026, as oil prices surged past $110 per barrel, one country began increasing its revenue at an accelerated pace without deploying troops directly against Iran: Russia. This shift started gaining momentum in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most critical routes on the planet for global energy transport. Around 20 million barrels of oil pass through this corridor every single day, linking the Persian Gulf to global markets. As tensions involving Iran escalated and U.S. military presence in the region increased, shipping flows were disrupted, triggering an immediate reaction in global oil prices. Reports from the Financial Times and Bloomberg indicate that Brent crude from around $73 at the end of February to over $110 by mid-March, with peaks approaching $120. This surge put pressure on major importers like India and China, forcing them to seek immediate alternatives. And this is where Russia repositions itself in the global market. Before the crisis, Russian Urals crude was trading at a discount between $55 and $60 per barrel, a direct result of international sanctions. But with pressure building in the Persian Gulf, that same oil began selling close to $110, nearly doubling in value within weeks. This jump has a direct impact on revenue. Market estimates suggest that every $30 increase per barrel can generate billions of additional dollars per month for the Russian government based on export volume. But the real advantage lies in logistics. Data cited by Bloomberg and the Financial Times shows that at the beginning of the crisis, around 120 million barrels of Russian oil were already loaded on ships around the world. This volume functioned as a strategic floating reserve. As prices surged, these shipments were quickly redirected to markets with higher demand. India, for example, increased its imports to around 1.5 million barrels per day, establishing itself as one of the primary destinations. And the impact goes beyond oil. The Strait of Hormuz is also a critical route for liquefied natural gas from Qatar, as well as fertilizers and industrial inputs. With this flow partially disrupted, Russia expands its presence across multiple energy and industrial sectors. On the military side, another element reinforces this scenario. During the war in Ukraine, Iran supplied Russia with Shahed 136 drones used in long-range strikes. Later, Russia began producing its own versions in facilities such as Alabuga, incorporating technical improvements like more efficient engines, enhanced navigation, greater resistance to electronic warfare, and integration with communication systems. Now, according to reports from the New York Times, The Guardian, and the Financial Times, there are indications that these modified versions are being transferred back to Iran. This suggests a cycle of technological exchange based on real combat experience. There are also reports of intelligence cooperation, although operational details have not been officially confirmed. But the central point is strategic. Russia does not depend on a quick resolution to this conflict. On the contrary, continued instability in the Strait of Hormuz tends to sustain high energy prices, generate continuous revenue, redirect global trade flows, and force the United States to increase its military resource consumption. This includes missiles, defensive systems, and logistics, reducing availability in other strategic regions. The result is indirect but significant. Russia expands its economic capacity, strengthens trade relationships, and watches its primary rivals divide attention and resources across multiple theaters. What this episode reveals is a recurring dynamic in modern conflicts. The biggest beneficiary is not always the one on the battlefield. In many cases, the real advantage lies in the ability to exploit global imbalances, energy, logistical, and strategic, created by the conflict itself. And if you like the video, don't forget to leave your like right here. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new content.